G'day everyone, welcome to episode 2 of Storyteller with me, Phil Wally-Stack. Hope your mob doing alright out there with everything that's happening at the moment. Luckily enough, there's been a lot less cases found across Australia, so we're fighting a good cause. Everyone's following the rules, which is bloody awesome. And I have it from the top as well. So from the Honourable Ken Wyatt, he mentioned that a lot of our Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander people right across Australia are the ones who are following the rules the most. So that's good news. Well done to all our mob. So big hello to all our mob right across Australia, wherever you are. But sit back, relax, tune in to Storyteller right now. I'm going to be talking about Katrine Road and take you back and show you a bit of my country, my hometown. So here it is. Enjoy it. G'day everyone, welcome to Storyteller. I'm Phil Wally-Stack. In this episode, I'm going to be talking about Katrine Road. Now, Katrine Road carries on from Find Your Way. The song is all about finding a place to go and just to get away from it all. I remember when I first met Glenn Fryer from the Eagles, and my son said to me, Dad, can you ask him one question? Can you ask him which Hotel California is he singing about? And when I asked Glenn, he said, there is no Hotel California. He said, it's a place you go in your mind just to get away from it all. And I thought to myself, I've always had that. It was Katrine Road. That's where I go, to get away. So this song is all about saying to everybody to find your own Katrine Road, wherever it may be, that little bit of serenity where you can just switch off from the world, gather your thoughts and gather yourself. I think it's called Walkabout. It was filmed on Katrine Road actually. It was just outside of my hometown, Northern, where I grew up. There's a little road that follows the Avon River that travels to 2J. So right along that strip, I remember going there as a little kid, and old nans and pops and aunties and uncles always showed me the old Quabbery grounds along there, the old the sacred sites where the woggle is, the rainbow serpent, also a lot of bush food, scarred trees, there's ochre sites, there's so much culture along this one stretch of road. So it's right in between Northam and 2J up in the Avon Valley, and that's my hometown, my home country. Who's in Katrine Road? It's my Uncle Rod Garlick. He has been someone who has been there for me since I was a little fella and taught me a lot about who I am and where I come from, and especially my bloodline on the Garlick side. He taught me a lot about my grandfather and our family altogether. So it was pretty special to have him, and to ring him up the day before filming, and I said, look, what are you doing tomorrow? You going to be in the film clip? And he said, yep, I'm there. He just come straight along, and he made it very special for me. So Yazza filmed this video. Yazza was quite funny, Yazza, he's filmed a lot of my film clips, and he went above and beyond to film Katrine Road. He invested in a few products, car mounts and things like that to put the camera on. So you'll see a few shots in the film clip where we're driving along. That's not Yazza laying on the bonnet of my car. That's a camera mounted that he invested in. So he also set on the back of the ute while Dad was driving the car in front and we're driving behind, and Yazza sitting on the back of the ute with his camera like that. So he did a great job filming this film clip. Hair and makeup was from the 190 again, so I think once you got something good, you don't try and replace it. You always keep that, and if it's not broken, don't fix it. So is there anything that happened that didn't make the cut? Well, there's a couple of things. First thing, I think something very special that happened was when we first got there. Like anywhere that we go when we're filming or we're performing or anything, we make sure that we pay respects to the land, our ancestors, and the spirits where we are. So having Uncle Rod there was extra special because before we started filming, we arrived at Katrine Road and just across the river from where Uncle Rod lived. So we went down, we did our ceremony, what we had to do for the water, pay respect to the woggle, rainbow serpent, that's there, and to the old people that are there. As we did that and as we finished, I can hear this big roar, this big rumbling sound coming down the river. And I'm looking and this thing was getting louder and louder. It's like nothing I've heard before. And it's coming down the river like really fast. And we couldn't see it until I looked across the river and there was this little tree. And this little tree was just spinning and spinning and spinning. And it was so fast, it was like this big gust of wind, this big willy just come and it stayed there across the river and it just went. And it just hung around until we shouted, Kaya Wanja Nyanmort, which means hello my people. And as we said that, then it just shot off under the bridge. And we just looked at each other and we smiled and we said, yeah, it's meant to be. So that was one of them. I think something else that was quite special as well is the old house that you see in Katrine Road. You know, we didn't plan to film there. It just happened, you know. You start filming and then suddenly it's like, oh, we should do this, we should do that. Well, even though that's all my ancestral land right through there, you know, the Wadjalas own a few of it now, but there was this old homestead there, and we thought this would be quite cool, you know, the sunset's happening and this old house is there, so we thought let's go and film there. So we filmed it there, and what I thought was pretty cool from it all is that you know, a few months later after we did it, we uploaded the song onto YouTube, this fella commented on there and he congratulated us about the film clip and he really liked it and stuff, and he said, oh, it would have been nice if you asked for permission, but all in all, good luck, he said. And I thought, you know what, that was quite nice and that was meant to be, because he could have, you know, really turned it around on us and then we had to go and film it somewhere else, but he, in his message, you know, was very supportive, and I thank him for that, and I thank the family for allowing us to do that and to be flexible as well. So Katrine Road, real special song, special to me. You know, it's got the old Northern Reserve on there, coming out of Northern, where was the first place I learned to play didgeridoo with cycle breathing. You know, it was all the nans and pops, we was all camping out there during one NAIDOC week when I was a little fella, and it was on Pop Trevor Davis's didgeridoo. He had this beautiful didgeridoo and he still got it and he won't bloody give it to me. But that's where I first did the cycle breathing, and I went from camp to camp all over that night showing everybody that I could play the didgeridoo. So there's a lot of things that happen along Katrine Road. Many things that I can talk about and many things that I can't talk about. But Katrine Road, the song, is special to me because it takes me back to where serenity is for me and where I can chill out. There's times when I can't go there, but that's where, looking back on this song, the film clip, through pictures and just memories, I can just go back there, close my eyes and go back to the place just to get away from it all. So, here it is, Katrine Road. Enjoy it. So there it is, Katrine Road. I hope you enjoyed it. It's a little bit of insight into what the song is about and what you can get out of it, you know. No matter who you are, where you are, or what you're going through, just try and find a little place to go. Somewhere quiet, or maybe it could be somewhere loud. But it's just to gather your thoughts and just reflect about what you want to do, you know. Make a plan. Make a plan to tackle any thoughts that you might have, any worries and things like that. But we're in this together, so stay tuned, because next week I'm going to bring you 2 songs, Binna and Sacred Ground. So wherever you are, right across Australia, right across the world that's tuned in, please share this video. Big hello to all our mob, all our elders in the remote communities and little towns and big cities across Australia. Hope your mob are doing safe, doing well. Everyone keep washing your hands and just obey by the rules, and before we know it, we'll be out there touring together. So I'll see you soon. Border.